So you were totally dominant in the first set on your serve, but then you get into the tiebreaker and you throw in your only 2 double faults. What happened there, and how did you fix it?
Yeah, it was it's definitely a tough tiebreaker. I had a similar blip in a tiebreaker at Indian Wells, the first set against Sinner. I think I missed 4 forehands in that tiebreaker, and this tiebreaker I missed 3 forehands, a backhand unforced, and 2 double faults, which is not ideal going into a 7-point breaker. And so yeah, it's a tough one to swallow because I was holding so easily throughout the whole first set.
I think you lost 2 points on your serve.
Oh, really?
Set, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just nice.
And of course, you're thinking about the center match too. You can't get, that's just the way the brain works.
I don't know that I was even thinking about that. I was just I just froze up a little bit. I got a little tentative. I wasn't moving through the forehands to follow them into the net. I was staying back at the baseline. I felt that when I really hit my stride in the second set and the beginning of the third, I was taking those mid-court balls and transitioning really well to the net, and I finished at such a high percentage at the net today. So I think that was a big key for me. Playing in the wind, you got to keep your feet moving, and you can't expect to just slap winners from the baseline. You have to either finish the ball at the net or wait for your opponent to miss. So I like to finish at net, and I think I could have done a little bit better job doing that consistently through the match. I don't think I would have gotten broken the way I did in the third set, and I think I might have been able to get that in straight sets. But he played a great match. He's a tough type of player to play on clay. He plays the percentages. He hits the ball at a speed where he can get to the next spot. He's just a very experienced clay player. I was looking for another word. But.
Well, because of his clay court skill, a win like this, it probably has a little additional satisfaction, right?
For sure, 100%.
And then you break to start the third set, and then you get broken at yourself in love, and he serves the love in, you lose 8 straight points.
Yeah.
So once again, you had to kind of sit down and think through that. What was going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, the way that I justified that was, okay, the wind is blowing one way. It's going to be easy to hold and break on one side and more difficult on the other side. And it wasn't just going one way, but it was kind of swirling. Yeah. But it was mainly going in one direction while it swirled. So it was tough to serve against the wind, and I knew that even after giving up the break that I have a good chance to get it back when I went to that next side. And the toughest part of today was holding those last 2 games that I held on the side against the wind. And I did a great job coming up with serve and volley plays, coming in net, not waiting around at the baseline because, when he's playing downhill with the wind, heavy balls, it's tough to hit through him.
Ultimately, controlling the net, though, won the match for you, don't you think?
100%.
Right. Well, congratulations. This clay thing's growing on you, right?
Thank you. Yeah, a little bit.
Anything you'd like to share with what you said to your dad after the match was over, or he said to you?
We haven't talked yet.
Okay.
I haven't seen him, so.
But you did thank him from the court, right?
I did.
For their support, right?
Exactly.
Do you have other family member here besides him?
Yeah, one of his brothers lives in Brenham.
Oh, okay.
And so his brother's wife and daughter, my cousin, were here today. And then I also had another cousin on my mom's side from Indianapolis, actually Todd Witzkin's son.
How about that? Okay, yeah. So it really was a family gathering.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
Fun stuff. All right, see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
So at some point during the match, you called to the trainer, right? Yeah. And I guess it was some sort of blister or something out on your foot. And
nail?
Yeah, basically one of the nails on one of my toes got too long. It was digging into the other toe and cut it open.
Oh, wow.
So I just cut the nail a little bit shorter and then taped up.
And was that the same issue towards the end of the match? It looked like you were struggling a little bit.
No, I was just I don't know what it was. I was just coughing a little bit.
Okay.
Struggling with breathing sinuses. I don't know what it was.
All right.
Maybe allergies. Pollen season.
Great.
It looked like it took you a while to figure out his second serve at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Was it a few and four servers on your side with that? Was the wind or?
Yeah, I think it's a few things. Yesterday I played in pretty perfect conditions, hot day, no wind. Today the court was moving a little bit slower, felt a little heavier. The ball was kind of checking up, and also he has a higher bouncing type of second serve compared to the ones that I've played this week. So there was some adjustment with the weather, and there was some adjustment with the type of player I was playing too, and I kind of just had to figure it out.
Were you expecting the way he came back to break you in the third after you broke him? You thought that he had some gas still in the tank, despite the lack of competitive games he had in the last few months?
Yeah. I actually haven't even looked at his results the last
He
few
was
months.
injured.
He was
injured in Buenos Aires, so he came back in Miami.
Oh, that was his first tournament back.
After
Wow.
Miami.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess I haven't done my homework well enough. But yeah, I know that whenever he's playing on clay, he's feeling confident. See that confidence grow throughout the clay season every year, and then you saw him playing some of his best tennis at Roland Garros last year. So maybe he wasn't 100% yet in this tournament, but I knew that it was going to be it was going to be very, very difficult for me playing against an experienced clay courter, no matter if he hadn't been playing a lot of matches or had.
So looking ahead to the final, you know Francis pretty well, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Huge win, U.S. Open, obviously different surface.
Yeah.
Thoughts on who you prefer to play and how that's going to shake out?
Yeah, I don't really care who I play. I'll play anyone and everyone. Excited for the challenge. I bet those guys are going to have a war today. I think they've both been playing well this week. Darderi had a 250 title a couple weeks ago on clay, and Foe's the defending champion. So, it's going to be a tough match either way, and I'm just looking forward to another challenge.
But a fairly long match for you today, but no real desultory effects. You feel okay?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
You're 21, right?
Yeah, when you're 21 years old and you get used to playing 3 out of 5 sets at the slams, when you go play 2 out of 3, it feels like you still have gas in the tank at the end of the matches, but you still have to, do the right things and take care of your body, which I'll be doing as soon as I leave here.
Hey Ben, in the middle of the second set, you tried that flicker behind the back shot. Have you hit that shot? I'm sure you've tried that shot, but have you hit that shot in a match before?
Yeah, so I haven't done it as much running backwards, more like running to the side or at an angle. I had one in Madrid that kind of went viral last year against Struff, where I hit the same type of shot. He came to net, and I was running to my right and hit that shot for a winner into the corner. So it looked kind of the same today, but I think that would have been more impressive because I was running back towards the fence. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that I live for when I'm on the tennis court. Those type of fun points or cat and mouse points where he goes drop shot, I run up to it, and he gets a lob over my. It's just that's the fun part of tennis for me.
All right, thanks. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank you, man.
Good luck.